Hello students, welcome to the class of Maths in 2 minutes, and today we are going to see the multiple choice questions on Laplace transform. We'll see the two examples 11 and 12. These examples are important for the GATE NET set examination and as well as for the competitive and the university examination. Example number 11 is the inverse Laplace transform of the function s plus 5 upon s plus 1 s plus 3 is given by. We are having this 4 option. So to find out the inverse Laplace transform for the given rational algebraic function, we have to do the partial fraction for this given fraction. Now our given fraction is what? S plus 5 upon s plus 1 into s plus 3. Now here for this fraction, partial fraction is possible because degree of numerator is less than the degree of denominator, which is the condition for the partial fraction. Degree of numerator is 1 and degree of denominator is what? It is 2 here. So now how we write down the partial fraction? It is a upon it is s plus 1 plus b upon it is s plus 3. Now I will provide you short tricks to get the value of a and b without doing the cross multiplication. Now for finding the value of a, what we do here, we are having the s plus 1 in the denominator. So I leave the factor that is s plus 1 and the remaining factor that is s plus 5 and s plus 3. I write down in the numerator. Then I calculate the value of the numerator at s equals to it is minus 1 because we are having the s plus 1 in the denominator. Similarly we do for it is what? B. We are having the s plus 3 in the denominator. So we leave the factor s plus 3 and the remaining factor we write down into the numerator. It is given by like this, and calculating the value of the numerator at s equals to it is what? Minus 3 because we are having the s plus 3 in the denominator. Now this will be equals to, now put s equals to minus 1 here. So we are having 2 upon s plus 1. Now we put s equals to minus 3 here. We are having the minus 1 here. Minus 1 upon it is s plus 3. So this is our required partial fraction for the given fraction. Now it is very easy to find out the inverse for this. Now inverse will be given by, for 2 upon s plus 1, the 2 is constant. 1 upon s plus 1 inverse Laplace transformation is what? E to the power minus t by the formula. Then minus, for s plus 3 the inverse Laplace transform is what? E to the power minus 3t. Now tell me which option is correct here? Yes, it is A. Next question, example number 12. Given that Laplace of f of t equals to s plus 2 upon s square plus 1 and Laplace transform of g of t equals to s square plus 1 upon s plus 3 and s plus 2, and h of t is defined as integral 0 to t f of tau g of t minus tau d tau, then Laplace of h of t is given by. We are having this 4 option, and if you observe, this is nothing but the statement of convolution theorem. What is that statement? It is L inverse of f of s into it is g of s. What is this f of s and g of s? These are the Laplace transform of f of t and g of t respectively, and it will be given by this h of t, that is this integral. Now f of s and g of s is already given to you, so I just put the f of s and the g of s here. Just take a multiplication, and if you multiply this 2, so that time this s plus 2 will get cancelled with this s plus 2, and s square plus 1 also get cancelled here. What is left? 1 upon s plus 3. So here we got the answer, that is option B, it is 1 upon s plus 3. Because L inverse of f of s into g of s equals to it is what? L inverse of 1 upon s plus 3, that we have written, and this quantity is what? It is h of t. And if I take the Laplace transformation of h of t, that will be the f of s into g of s, and that we have found as what? 1 upon s plus 3. So option B is the correct option. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you get something from it, please like and share the video with your friend, and please do subscribe the channel Mathematics Ganit Sangraha.